Am I actually live right now, baby? Fucking bet. Error occurred. Yes. There we go.
It is nice to finally be able to talk to you as myself. Pretending to be a hotel caretaker, an evil toy, and a demonic robot bear can really stress the limits of what I'm working with.
I hear many voices, but I've never heard yours. Have we met before?
Not exactly.
Whoever you are. Can you stop creating mazes? I'm getting so tired of this.
I'll have you out of the ultimate before you can say labyrinth number 7.
Ah, I'm going to pretend like I understand what that means.
Is your PC overheating? I can smell it from upstairs.
I don't know, can you just come and look at it?
Yeah, sure, I got you.
What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to reduce lag and frame drops in Streamlabs OBS. I recently had this problem for my live stream, so I figured I'd make a video on it while the information is fresh in my mind. But before we start, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and watch till the end to completely understand why it's lagging and how to fix it. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to settings and go to advanced. There's only one thing you're going to want to change here, and that's in process priority. It's probably going to be on normal, but just change it to above normal because then that'll give Streamlabs OBS more processing power. So once you change that, you probably won't have any frame drop issues anymore, but just keep watching because there's a couple other things that can help with that. So then hopping over to video, you're going to want to change your base resolution to whatever your monitor is. So I have a 1080 monitor, so I'm going to change it to 1920 by 1080, but if you have a 720 monitor, just change it to 1280 by 720. And then for output resolution, there's a couple things that factor into what you're going to want to do here, but I'll just explain it really simply and real quick so you can understand it better. So there's a website you're going to want to check your download speed. That's how you're going to know what resolution is best for you. So there's a website, speedtest.net/run. I'll put the name of it probably on my screen right now and the link in the description. So you can quickly head over to that, and once you open it up, there'll be a big go button. And it'll probably take like 20 seconds to check your download and upload speed. But you're just going to want to look at your upload speed for now. So let's say, yeah. So if you have an upload speed between like 6 and 10, then... Oh, I didn't mean to open OBS, my bad. If you have an upload speed between 6 and 10, then you can probably keep your output resolution at 1920 by 1080. But if you're still lagging, even when you have a download speed between 6 and 10, then just downscale it down to 1280 by 720. That should do the trick. And if you have below a download speed of 6, then definitely put it at 1280 by 720. That'll help you out. And then for the downscale filter, you're probably just going to want to keep it at bicubic. Unless you're having if you're having really bad lagging issues, then just change it to bilinear, because it takes a lot of pressure off Streamlabs and it doesn't take as much CPU power if you have bilinear. So right here you can see it says it's the fastest, but it's blurry if scaling. So it'll be very blurry, but at least you'll be able to stream if you're lagging like that bad. But I'm just keep mine at bicubic. And for FPS, I don't know. Compared to all the other settings we're changing, it's not really as important. I just keep mine at 60. But if you're still lagging, and you'll feel better if it's at 30, then you can definitely change it to that. But I'm gonna keep mine at 60. So the last.
Outplayed. Capture your best gaming moments. Let's say you had an awesome play.
In today's video, I'm going to show you how my stream went from looking like this to looking like this without making any upgrades to my PC. Let's talk about it. Time i60 graphics card with a 2700X processor and a 1660 graphics card. It's not a premium setup, but it's also not terrible, and it's been especially good for video editing and playing games. But when it came to streaming, specifically streaming video games, I had the hardest time making my streams watchable because I would have so many skipped frames and things would just slow down and often crash. Regardless of how much I optimized my settings within Streamlabs and, lowered the graphic settings within the video games, dropping down to 720p, everything I could to just take the stress off my system, I still was having problems when streaming video games. It wasn't until recently that I hadn't been fully optimizing my PC, and the problem with so many of these OBS and Streamlabs settings videos, they're all great, but they ignore a lot of the key settings outside of Streamlabs/OBS that really make a big difference on whether or not your PC is going to do a good job streaming. So let me show you the recent settings that I tweaked on my PC that completely changed the quality of my stream. The first thing we need to do is adjust the power settings on our computer, and a fast way to get there is just to right click on the wallpaper of your desktop, go to display settings, and then over on the left you're going to find power and sleep, and then on the right you're going to see additional power settings. When you click on that, there's a high chance, if you haven't adjusted this before, that your computer is going to be on balanced, which it says is recommended. Well, we're streamers, we're gamers. We need the full power of this PC. Yes, it's going to take a little bit more power from your house, but come on. We're not mining Bitcoin over here. So you've got to go to higher performance. So make sure that this before just to right click on the wallpaper of your desktop, go to display settings, and then over on the left, you're gonna find power and sleep. And then on the right, you're gonna see additional power settings. When you click on that, there's a high chance, if you haven't adjusted this before, that your computer is gonna be on balanced, which it says is recommended. Well, we're streamers, we're gamers. We need the full power of this PC. Yes, it's gonna take a little bit more power from your house, but come on. We're not mining Bitcoin over here. So you've got to go to high performance. So make sure that high performance is selected there. The next thing that we want to do is run Streamlabs as an administrator. This was one of those things I was really surprised. Most videos I watched never mentioned this. They just talk about what to do once you're inside Streamlabs. So to run any program as an administrator, you can just right click on the launch icon there and then select run as administrator. Now, you don't want to do that every single time. So what you're going to want to do is when you right click, go down to properties, and then within the shortcut tab, you're going to go over to advanced. When you click on that, that's where you want to make sure